hopefully you'll get a reading with the lovely Suzie Price, who I'd like to welcome to the show.
Hi, Georgina.
Welcome, Suzie. Good to have you back.
Thanks for having me back. Yeah, it was great to be here again.
Excellent. Now, you've just got a text on screen. This one's for Suzie. It's from Cassie. Just wanted to say a public thank you for my reading last Sunday. It was very accurate and amazing. Smiley face.
Thank you, Cassie. Thank you. A kiss to you.
And thanks so much, guys, for giving us your feedback as well. So you really do specialise in the mediumship side.
I do.
So
I love that. Yeah, that's right.
And you also do the psychic development workshops as well, which I'm going to talk to you about in a moment because we've actually got another text. The 21st of the 4th, 66. This one's from Graham. He says, "Hi, Suzie.
Hi, Graham.
Is there marriage for me and my woman, and will I have lots more? Will we have lots more time together soon?"
Oh, okay, Graham. Well, I'll just start shuffling the cards and start tuning in, and I'll see what I can pick up for marriage and time together. Well, I definitely do feel that you will, Graham, and I keep feeling there's a lovely trip coming for you and your partner, because I keep seeing a boat or a cruise. But I do feel like many more times together and much more travel and happy times together for you both. And they're saying that finally you'll be able to cut down on your work now. So whether you're thinking of going, not going as full-time as you usually do, or it could be something like semi-retirement, but I feel a lot of good times ahead. And I am picking up a wedding next year, so I do feel wedding bells are coming next year for you both. I do feel like a really small, intimate wedding, so I feel like something like a beach scene, or you could even be going to a tropical island together. But I feel that, yeah, it's definitely a lot more happiness in your life to come with your partner. But I'll put out your cards too, and we'll see what comes out. Also got the name Carol, also Graham.
Got these up so the viewers at home can see them.
Yeah, sure. So I've got the name Carol, so there could be a connection there with that name.
Ooh,
or
very
Karen.
specific, Suzie.
But your cards are looking pretty positive here. So what they're showing me, Graham, a time on an emotional level where you're putting the past to rest now and you're moving forward, and cherished dreams and love coming true in your life. So it's the time of wishes coming true in your life. So I do feel like if you want to get married, yes, you definitely can get married, that's for sure. Some new venture here, or direction for you or your partner, where you'll be creating an extra bit of money for yourself. And here you've got the card of celebration, joy and happiness. So that's like raising glasses. So that's probably at your wedding, you're all cheering there. And wishes coming true in love. And also it shows me you could be buying or selling property here as well. And it's like extra money around the both of you. So I do see a really positive time ahead for you both, Graham.
Whoa, fantastic ones.
Yeah.
All right, we've got another text. This is the 19th of the 1st, I think it's 62. Suzie, do my spirit guides have any messages for me? Is there I can't read, little girl round me? Does she have a message also? Thanks, Joe.
Oh, hi, Joe. I definitely feel that your spirit guides are around you. And I am picking up about a little girl, and I keep feeling she's probably connected to a few houses that you've lived in the past as well. Because I feel that she probably goes like way back to about 1900s or 1920s, and she's got quite curly hair, and she keeps running around giggling and laughing, and she's got an olden style outfit on. I do feel the reason why she's around too for you, she's letting you know to have more fun and joy in your life, and just to let go and not to worry about things as much in your life, because she wants you to have fun and also be like have a childlike fun in your life. Yeah, I feel you've got about 4 spirit guides around you. There's also a tall man. I feel he's probably like an Indian guide, because he has like all those big feathers and a headdress all around him. I also feel a monk as well. So I feel this monk is a very spiritual and wise man who looks after you as well. And I'm also getting actually a relative, so I feel like it could be like your nan or grandmother, and she's quite a little lady, and she's got really tight curly hair, and she's walking with a walking stick. So yeah, you're definitely being looked after, Joe, that's for sure.
Wow, I'd love to have a monk as a guide.
Yeah.
They're very in tune, very spiritual people. They
are.
Still are.
Yeah.
Now, Suzie, we've got another text. I wanted to talk to you about your crystals as well, but I think we'll get to that in a minute.
Sure.
You've got lots of little tools tonight. I'm very excited. This one's the 2nd of the 10th, 81, the birthday. It's from Shana. Hi, Suzie. Could you tell me, please, if my dad's company will progress? Is there anyone that is coming through for me?
Okay, all right, Shana. I do feel Dad's company will progress. I just feel he just needs to give it a little bit more time and just to stick with it. I do feel, especially around the next 4 months, like financial improvements around his business. I do feel like there's a couple more men that will be working for him as well, and I feel definitely by the end of the year he'll be reaping a lot more money with the business as well. And on a spiritual level, I keep feeling there's an older male in spirit around you, and I feel it's possibly your grandfather, and I feel it's Dad's father, because he's actually saying he is looking after Dad as well and helping him with the company. And I feel this man possibly could have been in the war or the army, because he's coming through with that kind of gear on, and he just wants to ask Dad if Dad still has the war medals back then. And I do feel he probably was a smoker in his time as well, and I see him probably in his 50s or so now, and he's got like a singlet top and he's sitting out on tables as chairs in the backyard. So I feel he's just coming through with that information just to verify who he is and to let you know he's around you, and he's also looking after your father, and Dad can call on him for help and financial advice with his business, because you can talk to your loved ones who've passed and they can intervene and help you with anything that you need help with in your life.
Oh, lovely. That's a nice fluffy text. We enjoy that on Psychic TV. Right, let's move on to this next text. 3rd of the 1st, 89. Hi, Suzie. My friend passed away recently. It was a real shock. Can you connect to her?
Yeah, I do feel, as soon as before you said that, I do feel it was a female. And I keep feeling like she was in her early 20s, or actually I got the age 27, and she says she is at peace. And I feel like this was very sudden, or she said it could even, I feel like even an accident, but it was just so sudden. She was here 1 minute and gone the next. And she keeps on talking about the times that you used to go to the beach together, because I see it's either you or her. It's got the long straight blonde hair, and she keeps smiling at me. And she's also talking about the shopping trips or the girl trips you used to go to, and how you'd swap each other's clothes. And because I feel like you must have been the same size. And she says the clubs that we used to have fun and we'd go and party and we'd go and dance together. But she's saying that she's actually happy that you've settled down now and that you've got a nice partner, and she really likes him. And she says not to worry about her, but she says something about also her bracelet. So I'm not sure whether her mum's got a little bracelet to give to you from her, but she showed me it's like a little charm bracelet, or maybe you wear a little charm bracelet in connection with her. And she knows that also you've been thinking about having a tattoo in her memory, and I feel like it could be like a little butterfly or a little dragonfly with wings. And she said she'd really love for you to do that, and she is at peace and she loves you so much.
That's beautiful. I'll have to get a reading off you after the show. You always give such beautiful readings, and it's so kind of like you throw yourself out there. They're so spot on and detailed.
Oh, thanks, Jordina. Thank you.
All right, we've got another text message. They're flying through thick and fast tonight. The 29th of the 3rd, 62. This one's from John. He says, "Hi, Suze."
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Any messages from beyond? You give a great vibe.
Oh, thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Aren't you lovely? Oh, the first thing I got, John, I feel like you've got a mum figure in spirit around you, and she says she loves you so much, and she said that she really thanks you for everything that you did for her, because I feel like the time that she was, before she passed, I felt like she was a little bit lonely towards the end, and she says thank you for going, even just to go and mow her lawns and all the little bits of pieces of things you did around the house for her. She said you're always there no matter what. And she also wants to let you know that I feel that Dad's up there too, and I see like a tall man with a hat on, and they said they look after you wherever you go, and they said something about a 4-wheel drive that I feel that you drive or you may be thinking of buying, and they said that they'll protect you in that. And then they're talking about the trips up north that you used to have, and I keep feeling like something like Byron Bay or Ballina, because your dad keeps saying he loved the fishing and the times we used to go fishing together and on the little boat out on the lake. And I also see your dad used to actually like to play the cards, because he said we'd sit on the holidays and play gin rummy or patience together. And I also feel Dad's a bit of a character as well, because I keep seeing Dad had false teeth and he's like pulling in and out his false teeth and he's trying to make me laugh. So I feel he's a little bit cheeky and winking at me, and he says he's a little bit similar to you, John. But they both love you very much and they walk with you wherever you go.
What was he doing, pulling out his false teeth at you?
Yeah.
Jeez. I can't believe you can see. That's amazing. It's very cool. All right, Suzie, bring up your crystals. I want to put them on this little box here.
Sure.
Tell me a little bit about them, just before we get our next text message.
Can you see them there? Okay, well, the first one here, that's called a citrine, and that's actually the crystal for abundance. So you can also like get a little one, and you can carry that in your pocket. So especially with if you're having problems with finances, that will increase your finances.
This one here.
Yeah,
I'll take note of that one. Good note.
Yeah. That also means abundance in all things in your life, so happiness and joy. And this one's called an amethyst, and that's a spiritual crystal. So that it helps to open up like your third eye, because we have like a third eye right there in the middle of our forehead there, and that helps to open that. And also with little children who have nightmares, it's good to have a little piece of amethyst and put under their pillow, because it helps them to sleep more calmly as well at night. So it's just a little trick there for mums who have got kids who are having problems who are sleeping. And this one's called a clear quartz, and this is it just clears any negative energies that you may pick up or that may be in a room. It's a good cleanser, good negative energy cleanser, and puts happy and peaceful energies throughout the room as well. Yeah.
Cool. And you've got quite a few crystals, I noticed, rings-wise as well.
Yeah.
So you carry crystals around with you.
Yeah. So I've got rose quartz on that one, and this one, and on my earrings as well. And I've got a little rose quartz angel, and that's actually for love and compassion. So it's good to wear around your heart. And also, like, if someone wants to find their true love, yeah, I definitely recommend rose quartz. Wear as much rose quartz as you can. Or if you're a guy, just, have a little piece of rose quartz and put it in your pocket. And you can also put it under a little piece of rose quartz under your pillow at night. And something else you could do if you're looking for your perfect partner, you can write out all the qualities you like in someone that you want to meet.
The tick-off list.
The tick-off list, and then put your little piece of rose quartz in it, fold it up, and then put it in your drawer, and that'll attract the right person to you in your life. So
I'm going to be a walking crystal lady too, having them hanging off me everywhere. All right, we've got a new text. Hi Suzie, does my angels or spirit guides have any messages for my family or myself? The birth date is the 16th of the 2nd, 1980. Thanks, and a smiley face.
Oh, thank you. Well, first thing, your angels and your spirits are saying not to worry, because they're saying something about that mum's been a little bit worried, and not to stress, because they keep saying if there's anything that's with the health right now of one of the relatives, they're saying that everything's going to be okay. And I keep feeling like something with Dad's had a little bit of high blood pressure, but they're saying that will be all sorted out, and for Mum not to worry, because Mum tends to really do so much for people herself, and the angels or spirits are saying for Mum to put her feet up, because she's always cleaning and doing everything for everyone. I do feel that her mum's actually passed over, so your grandmother, and so I feel your grandmother was quite similar to Mum as well, very caring and nurturing person, because she's also trying to nurture your mum from the other side. And Grandma's also talking about like rosary beads or a little cross. So I do feel there's probably a Catholic connection with your family. because they're just saying for your mum and for you just to remember the little prayers that Grandma used to teach, and that will help the family as well, and always to remember to light that white candle for Grandma's birthday. So I think Grandma's quite fussy on the birthday, so don't forget about my birthday. But yeah, I do feel that you do have a lot of angels and spirits definitely around you, and yeah, for Mum just to really look after herself more, because she is important too.
Oh, that's good advice.
Yeah. Thanks, Jordina.
Beautiful messages from beyond. Guys, don't forget about our at-home psychics. The big number on your screen, you can't miss it. It's huge. 1900 908 888. I think Luke is available. By picking or selecting option 1 and going through to psychic option 3, you can connect with Luke Patrick. Very popular medium, long waiting list. Take the opportunity to call him now. And don't forget about our at-home psychics. I don't know, maybe you need some feng shui advice. All right, we have another text. Of course we do. The 27th of the 11th, 1966. This one's from Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, ladies. Hello, Christine. My stepdad died very recently. Can you tell me if he's still around my mum and the family? And is my friend okay too?
Hi, Christine. Yeah, I definitely feel your stepdad's around. And the first thing your stepdad's saying, he's saying about the picture that Mum has of him on the wall unit or the cabinet, because I feel that Mum often gets it off and she kisses it, and she's always cleaning it. And he really loves that photo. And he's also saying to me it was okay that he was cremated, because I keep feeling he's still in the house and his energy's still in the house. And he's also talking about the rose bush, so something about Mum in the future may put him in the rose bush or the garden. He's also saying about the dogs. He said, funny enough, he said, make sure you feed the dogs and look after my dogs, because I feel like my dogs are really important. And he said, walk the dogs as well. So don't neglect the dogs, because he really loves his dogs apparently. And he's also talking about his shed, and he's saying about, I think it could be your partner, because he's saying about your partner. He's saying make sure whatever tools he takes out of the shed that he puts them back in the right place, because he doesn't want it in a mess or disarray. So it's like he's still sorting out everyone and everything on the other side. He said especially all the ones in the red toolbox. He said make sure, because they were his pride and joy. So I do feel he liked his tools quite a bit, and he says he is having a beer on the other side, and he is at peace. And I do feel like issues around his heart or his chest. And he said he's sorry that he didn't have a chance to say goodbye to everyone. He loves you very much, but he said you can still feel his energy in the chair in the lounge room. I feel that's the chair he used to sit in all the time. And he says for Mum, don't throw out that chair, because she'll be able to feel him a lot in there and feel his love and peace.
Very nice. And don't forget to walk the dogs.
Yeah, don't forget to walk the dogs.
That's what I picked up in all this. I just thought, walk dogs. What if they're not getting walked? There you go.
It's funny what they say, isn't it, over there? They make me laugh.
Key things, they're important to them, and you think, well, do we need to bring it up? But obviously we do.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, we have another text, and I wanted to ask you a really sort of question I've been thinking about for the last week. I'll ask you in a minute after this text. Hi, Suzie. This one's from Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
The 12th of the 9th, 81. My auntie passed away recently. Does she have any messages for me? Thanks. Smiley. Or advice for me? Smiley face.
Yeah, I do definitely feel that your auntie is around you. And I keep feeling, with your auntie, I keep feeling it was probably like cancer or breast cancer. Because I do feel like she was quite sick towards the end, and I feel like, she couldn't keep a lot of food down. And she really loved the close connection that you had together, and she loved the talks. That she said you're always over there talking, and she sees you like her daughter. And she just keeps saying something about the study or like the new job. She really wants you to put your heart and soul into it now. And I feel it's like something about nursing or healthcare. She says you'd be a wonderful nurse or working in that field. And she also pops in the name of Kim or Kylie as well, so that could even be a connection to someone in the future for you. But she is happy with where you're going in your life, and she said you are following the right path, and she will help you to continue on that path and to guide you through your life as well. And she does love you very much, and she says she's also up there with Grandma, and I got the name Dorothy or Doris as well. So she said she met her on the other side, and just to let you know and to let Mum know that she's at peace.
Oh, good, that's nice. Thanks, Suzie. Now, this is a question I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think some of us believe in reincarnation, some of us don't. But when you are connecting with a spirit that has passed, say if they passed 20 years ago, what if they've reincarnated? Are they still around for their, loved ones their previous loved ones to connect with, or how does that work?
Yeah. Well, my differences are, my beliefs are probably a little bit different. I believe that actually people's loved ones who have passed over actually wait for us. So I believe that a lot of times they may not reincarnate till we get to the other side, and it's like their decision, and it's like we may not decide to reincarnate for another 100 years. So I feel it's really up to us, but I do believe that, because when the spirits have told me their loved ones are always waiting for them on the other side, and they see their mum or they see their dad or their sister. So yeah, I do feel that they're still waiting, and when the time's right, once all their immediate family have come over there, and then they'll decide to come and reincarnate back.
So they just hang around for 100 years or so?
Yeah, well, what they've told me, it's just a place of extreme love, and it's like love is hard to imagine on the physical realm. It's like, you can imagine like it's 1,000 or 1,000,000 fold over there of how much love you can experience. It's like peace and happiness and joy and bliss. Yeah, it's just really hard to imagine on this earth how it is, but it's just...
Sounds really good though. Can I go there? No, no.
Because I remember when I did get hit by the car when I was 7, I had a near-death experience, so I did experience a bit of that feeling of the love and the peace, because I did have like an angel or spirit who I did see and did talk to, and she kept saying to me everything would be okay, and I said to her that I wanted to go with her because I loved being there, and I felt like the love, this amazing love that I've never ever felt, that she said you have to go back, and that's how good it felt. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's amazing. But we do have texts coming through now. So the 26th of the 2nd, 91. This one's from Chris. Chris here. Suzie, I was wondering if there was anything for me or my family from beyond.
Oh, hi Chris. Good to hear from you. The first thing I keep feeling a male figure around you. And I do feel that this is a young male who's in his 20s, and he keeps coming through, and I feel he may have passed on a motorbike, because he said that he went suddenly into a tree or a pole, and he just wanted to let the family know that he's okay. I do feel he's probably a cousin though, so I don't feel like a brother or sister. I feel a cousin, a little bit of a distant relative, but and I still feel though the family still loved him, and there's still a connection there. And he comes through as a tall, slim man with blonde hair, and he keeps smiling at me. He also, there's a lady there too, a grandmother figure, and she's quite tall, about 5'8", and she dresses beautifully, like beautiful jewellery and brooches and quite fine clothes. So I feel like financially, she came from a really good family in her day, and she tells me that that's a UK connection, so I feel she could have been an English lady as well. I do feel there's a baby spirit around there too, so I feel like someone's lost either a little baby or lost a baby through pregnancy, and I feel this is a little boy who's around the family as well, and he just keeps wanting to say to his mum that he's at peace and not to worry, and he does look after the family. So they're the 3 main spirits I do feel around your family.
Lovely. Another nice one. All right, we have another text message. Hi Suzie, my name is Karina.
Hi Karina.
26th of April, 63. My daughter passed away 6 years ago, and is there any messages? Thanks.
Oh, Karina. Yes, I definitely feel that your daughter is around, Karina. She keeps telling me that she actually kept some soft toys or stuffed toys of when she was a little girl, and she's particularly says about the teddy with the eye missing, and she's also saying about the bunny ears. And then she's actually talking about the times when used to go to the Easter show as well, and I feel like there's actually some significance around Easter time. So whether it's your birthday or her birthday or whether your daughter passed around that time. And she keeps saying that she wanted to thank the teacher as well at school, because I feel like the whole school all got together and like, goosebumps from her. That's her very strong connection. And she's saying about the garden they planted and about the trees. I feel like most of the kids in the school planted a little tree in dedication to your daughter. Because I keep seeing your daughter was, I don't feel like she was that old at all. I keep feeling like about 12 or 13, and she was like very loved and very missed. I do feel your daughter, like I keep feeling some illness or sickness, and I keep going like to the brain or the head area. But she's saying, Mum, I am at peace and I do come to visit you a lot. And she said Dad's found it very hard and Dad hasn't been able to talk about my loss that much, but it's time that he starts to talk about it and accept things a bit more, and to let him know that I am at peace and I do love Dad very much. She gives me a name called Paul or Peter as well, and she also says that she talks about her brother, the brother who's always on the scooter or the skateboard all the time, because she looks after him and watches him as well, and he wears his cap he turns his cap round the other way on his head, and she said he thinks he's like really cool right now. And she gives me like also Lorraine, or a lady or someone who starts with L. There's the L connection in the family, and she says, Mum, thanks for keeping my little bracelet, and I keep seeing there's a collection of dolls and also clothes that you've kept of hers as well. And she said, don't forget to say about the red shoes as well, and she loves you so much.
Beautiful. So thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And I'll
leave you to be back again.
We love having you here.
Oh, I love being here. Thank you. Oh, that'd be great.
Thanks, Suzie. We'll chat to you later.
Thanks, Georgina. Thank you.